Welcome to the Making of Me podcast, where we explore the defining moment that shape extraordinary people into who they have become. Today's guest is Rafeek Nassief, founder of Premium Capitals California and the credit strategy, who spent over a decade on the other side of the table as a finance and insurance director at some of the Southern California largest dealership. For years, Rafik sat across from thousands of buyers and watched credit destroy deals in real time. Watch people who work hard and save up to get turned away or buried in predatory rates because of what was on a credit report. That repeated experience watching the system from the inside is what pushed him to switch side uh, entirely, to take everything he knew about what lender look for and build a practice that help everyday family rebuild their credit and get back to the table ready to close. It's really a pleasure and honor having you on the show, Rafik.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Thank you for having me. Um, it's a pleasure, and I always welcome any opportunity that will make us talk, brainstorm about what's happening, and what the people are suffering for and from, and absolutely, yeah. You actually you said exactly what it is. I've been on the other side of the table,
Yeah,
and I've seen it probably over 15,000 times, during my career. And I see people looking for something and they're getting something else. I see lenders giving predatory pricing with super high interest rate because people have something small on their credit that can be fixed. And then they tell me, oh, we fixed that, but oh, it's still there. Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Stuff like that. So I've seen it all, and I've decided to, you know what, I'm gonna be on the other side of the right side of the table because I know exactly how it is, the whole book, and I'm gonna start helping people. And I started doing that a couple of years back, and actually I see what's happening. I see everybody, the feedback
yeah,
and how it is after we finish, and I just like it, we're changing lives, and I have it here. I
yeah,
change
yeah,
lives.
yeah,
I have it all like on my hat. So yeah, now I see people lives changing for a lot of clerical errors that now makes them live the way they should be,
yeah,
and not getting like damaged with all that high interest rate and all the bad loans and the bad advice. So yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Rafika. So, Rafika,
Sure.
before the dealership, before the Premier Capitals, who were you and what drew you into the world of automotive finance?
um I have an engineering degree,
Oh,
mechanical engineering, right? And yeah, and I went through this all the way to project manager in the oil and gas industry, right? And then I had to come to the United States to start a new journey, and start a new life, and then I started in the car business as a car salesman. I was like, hey, I need a lot of time to get my engineering degree accredited and
yeah,
everything, and I did not have that leverage of time because I had a pregnant wife, I had a 3-year-old son, and it's like I need to put food on the table immediately, right? So I asked around. Some people say, hey, you can go sell cars if you want. I said, yeah, I don't think it's a leverage. I just, okay, let's go. And I started in there. After 2 years, I started my own dealership, right? And then after that, in my own dealership, for some reason, I mastered the finance part of it, right? And then after that, I got a stroke
yeah. Oh,
because it was too much work and stress and stuff like that. And I decided to, also take some time with the family and attend to my kids. So I just sold everything, and then I went and took a job in finance with big companies, AutoNation, and then after that Sonic Automotive, and then these are AutoNation is
Yeah.
the biggest company in the United States for the automotive industry. Sonic also is also one of the biggest. And then from there, Ed Morris, and went to Florida. I was the finance director. I was the finance director for Morris, Ed Morris, for also Sonic Automotive. Kia. So I did a lot in that industry, and through that finance, I have seen that, and I said, you know what, I want to be
Yeah.
on this other side. So that's my that's the journey in a couple of minutes,
Yeah. Oh,
just a
that
brief.
was really amazing. Having to
Yeah,
kind of work with big
yeah,
industries and getting to see the book and seeing thousands and thousands of it and knowing that, yeah, something
uh-huh,
is wrong from this other end and the way they close it. Yeah, it's
yep.
really amazing.
Hmm.
So you have said that you switched from being in the inside to dealership finance officer to fighting for consumer. What did that actually decision look like? Was it a single moment or a slow realization?
No, that was it was well, I started the company when I was working already, and I have another company. It's a car rental, a limousine company. But I started this company because I said, you know what, I think this is the right direction. And I started the company while I'm working, right? And I started, the first phase was studying the capabilities, my capabilities, see if I can do something for the people and everything. And every time I study something, it's like, yeah, I already know that. So let's just, make it better. Let me just push my limits a little bit more and see. And then the feedback and the results that we're doing for the consumer, for the clients, it's like, it's a no-brainer. I don't need a job. I just need to work for the people, because when you work for the people, it just, they will make you rise. They will take you up, and it was good. It was successful, and I said, I don't need that job anymore. I like this one better,
Yeah.
you know. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So it was a slow start, not that slow. It was probably like a 4 or 5 months transition.
yeah. Amazing. Oh, that was really amazing. And thank you
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
helping.
Yeah,
Yeah, the buyers now.
sure.
So building our premium
Mm.
capital California meant walking away from stable, established career paths inside the major dealership group. Um, what was the hardest part of making that particular leap?
The hardest part was um acquiring new clients that they don't know me, they don't know of me, because I coming into this company, I already have a lot of referrals, because I was during my work, I had a lot of people that were grateful for me getting them a car with their bad credit, while everybody else said, no, get out of my dealership, right? Because I know the banks, I know the lenders, I know the criteria, I know what they're looking for. I do the whole thing. What do you want, sir? I want an SUV. Okay, I will try to get you a car. So I'm gonna get a car that within their budget, that the bank will say yes to, and I know how to get the bank to say yes. I know what they're looking for. So when you put all the documents in front of the bank immediately, which is it's a very technical process, the bank will say yes to the customer, right? So I like to put the stuff in front of the bank before the bank asks for it, because I
Yeah,
know each bank, I know each bank. It's in the back of my head. I know each bank, all these subprime lenders, I know them by heart. I teach people how to use them. My finance managers, I tell them exactly, okay, so this bank wants 1, 2, 3, 4. The best way is to do this, right? So when I have a customer that everybody says no to, and they come to my office and they leave the dealership with a car happy, so they already
yeah,
ask me for things. It's like, so So helping those people were great. So the hardest part to answer your question was to get people that don't know me, because this industry in the credit restoration and credit repair, this industry is not easy to deal with. There's a lot of scams. There is a lot of things that people want to hit and run. And hey, yeah, give me $1,000 and I'll fix your credit or whatever it is. And then they never hear about him before.
Yeah.
So I started this company. It is a bonded CRO in California. We do business nationwide, and we are a CRO, which is a credit repair organization. And it's registered as that, and we do everything compliance. We are a compliance driven company. The idea is not to get the money from the customer. The idea is to keep that customer happy, get them to where they want, and then get a referral from the
Yeah.
customer. This is what we need. You see what I'm saying? This is the whole idea. The customer service is number one, because people have a lot of questions,
Yeah.
because they don't teach all these financial and credit things in schools or colleges here. So people, they have to go online, and then when they go online and they stumble upon a lot of
Yeah.
scams and a lot of things that are not correct, right? And they're not treated right. So the customers and the new clients, acquiring new clients, are bad because they already have a bad taste in their mouth, and they don't trust you already. It's like, we don't know you. Okay, we give you money back guarantee. We do this. We do this. We don't. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't
true.
know.
So true.
I'm kind of scared. I'm skeptical. All this. So they already got bitten before. And they don't want another
Yeah.
dog barking at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. So true.
So that was the yeah. So that was the most challenging part. Building that partner, building that clientele. Um, so so to get to that level of comfort with the customer, it took some time to study the whole philosophy of the credit repair industry and how it works, and just dealing with a client, what the clients are looking for. You see what I'm saying? Um, what would they like to do? So I put together a specific process. So now the customer has access to everything that we do. Like when we do something on their credit and we send something on their behalf or something like that, they have access. They can see. They have access to the credit agent or to me personally. No problem. They can just book a call and we will show up, right? Answer any question like that. So that's how I just had to overcome that negative um, initial relationship between my company and the customer, just to give them more trust and give them more. Like, I don't charge
Yeah.
upfront. We charge after we finish the work, all that. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why. But it was a big deal for me to fix that.
Yeah. Amazing. This is really lovely. Very robust, being that, yeah, owing to why you're in the company, you have handled a whole lot of stuff. So now having to kind of handle smaller issues from that particular end now, it's easier and yeah, amazing. So you now run multiple business simultaneously. Credit repair, debt settlements, a SaaS platform, and the commercial service all built on automation. Yeah. So you are not bottleneck. What did you have to learn now about letting go of control to make that possible?
Um, accept my losses and learn from it.
Mm,
So we all know, or most of the people know, that you will never succeed unless you fail at least once, right? Um, so the failure is not a negative. The failure is a positive. You take what you need to learn from it, and then you do the right thing and you take it and fly, right? So you start a company, you get the first piece of equipment, um, or you get the first client. The beginnings are never the same as,
Yeah.
afterwards. 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later, your customer number 500 is different. That was, you're dealing with the customer in a different way than your first customer. You're buying new equipment different than the first equipment. Now it's more like that because the first equipment had a problem and has an issue. Maybe it's good, but it has an issue, took your operation back, all this. And one of the things also that I would like to tell anybody that's starting a business, something very important too. When you start a business, you put together the process as if that business is a multi-million-dollar business. The process itself, you want to implement that process and put it once. So, because all of a sudden you will see 10 people coming to you, 100 people coming at you, clients referring people, all that, a big order. That So always try to make sure that your process is set once, because if at a certain point of time you need to change the process and the tools that you're working with as the core idea and the core process of the company itself, sometimes you cannot deliver
Yeah.
what you got ordered. uh you know so if you cannot deliver, it's going to take your company backwards, or you will need some more time and more resources to rebuild everything or restructure everything that you already did because you did not do
Yeah.
it the right time. You did not do it right the first time. So yeah,
Yeah.
these two things are the main thing that got us what we have today.
Yeah. Accepting my losses and learning from it. And yeah, streamlining the other part. Yeah, this is really amazing. And also coming from the background of the span Arabic and English, we're working across such various communities in South California. And how has that shaped the way you approach clients who feel shut out of financial system?
um what I learned from my mistakes when I started selling cars, because that was the first thing that I had to do here. I learned from mistakes, and also I learned about the culture itself. California is a cosmopolitan place where you have all types of cultures and people and everything, right? So I know how to deal with everybody now. I know what everybody's looking for. It's not a close angle picture. It's a broad big theater where you have to deal with everybody, and now I have the experience to deal with everybody and help everybody and answer everybody's questions. So so the speaking in Arabic, I speak Arabic, English, and French, right? French is not needed here in California that much. I didn't use it that much, maybe 4 or 5 times. But yeah, everybody, it's like there is a big there's a big base of the Arabic speaking, people here in many different countries that originally speak Arabic. That's their first language. And also, and I try to learn Spanish also, because it's the French language sister.
Yeah.
But that was a little hard for me for some reason. I don't know why I didn't get it that much. I can understand it, but I cannot speak it. But again, that made me speaking Arabic made me communicate with a lot of people that speak the same language, Arabic, here, and I was able to help them a lot with their purchase or their questions and everything. And I have actually a lot of people that are my clients right now, and I'm helping with their credit and their financials
Yeah.
right now because of that. And especially when they have, so that was actually good because also these closed communities are based on referrals. Like me and my friends here, my Arabic speaking friends, we all have the same accountant. We all have the same, uh, I don't know, supermarket, the same doctor. We go to the same, you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's all about referrals, and that helped me grow, because I treat the people right, and I answer their question, and I attend to their needs. So they refer me all their friends and family.
Yeah, amazing. Heavily
Hmm.
depending on that. Yeah, referral culture,
Yeah.
man. Your speak volumes. So into service, such kind of level of business demand the fact that they trust you, and so based on referrals, really give you a whole lot of credibility, being that they already have the best experience and they could leverage on what
Yeah.
others have done. Yeah, it's really amazing. So from dealing with various clients and having to kind of being a dealer now, now helping more like a buyer. So, what is the biggest myth people believe about credit repair that actually keep them stuck longer than they need to?
People believe that um, credit is important,
Mm.
but they believe that it's not going to change.
Oh,
Yeah. They think it's not going to change. Again, they do not teach these things in
yeah,
school. Growing up, people here in the school and college and everything, they don't teach that credit. Um, but it's very important. A lot of things that I've seen and I heard from clients saying, "Oh, if I run my credit, it will ruin my credit." That is wrong. So I've seen that a lot. They think of wrong things and they're right, and they think the right thing, but it's wrong. Mixed up always on perception on how to treat and deal with credit, right? Um. Oh, okay. I just need to pay my bills, and when I pay my bills, my credit is good. No, it doesn't work this way. Also, right? You pay the bills, but how many bills you have? How many? What's your? You need the 35%. You need the 10%. You need the 15% of the credit history, the portions of the credit. The payment history, the 35%, and all this. Oh, I had a late payment, but I paid it, and my credit's still bad. Yes, because it was marked wrong, because it was marked late. That's like a scar. So what happens is that people don't understand that the credit is just full of scars. It can be full of scars. So you want to fix that scar, or you want to leave it. It's up to you, right? Um Also, another thing that I've seen, actually I see that every day. People think that credit repair will take like a month or two
yeah,
months, and that's it. It is a recovery. It's a recovery. It's a journey. It's a process. It's a strategy. It's a credit strategy, because if I have negative items on my
yeah.
credit that's taken it down, I have to challenge these negative items and try to make it either positive or remove it. And in the same way, inject positive
Mm,
marks into the credit,
mm,
right? So you want to pay your bills to have better credit? Okay, that's one of the good things to do. But also one of the better things to do is to you have something called the credit mix, the mix of credit. I need credit cards, I need auto loans, I need um personal loans, I need installment loans, I need jewelry, like that. It's not only, oh, I have two credit cards and my credit is great. No, it's not. I have two credit cards and I'm paying on them, and then I went to buy a car, they wouldn't sell me this $50,000 car. Yes, they wouldn't, because your
yeah,
credit
yeah,
doesn't have the right mix, doesn't have the right age, doesn't have. They told me I have bad credit. No, this is not bad credit. This is a baby credit. This is a limited credit, right? So a lot of things like that I've seen and I hear almost every day, and that's why this is one of the things I love. I love the initial intake of a new client. I love that because I can see how confused people are and how bad they need help. Not because of the help of the credit, is the help of the knowledge, the education.
Yeah.
So within our program, who signs up with our company for credit repair gets with the program a dedicated financial advisor through the program. They can call them, hey, I got a call from a bank and they're saying that they will give me a credit card with that limit at that interest. What do you say? The financial advisor will give them the advice. We'll look into it. We'll give them the advice. Oh, I want to buy a car right now, but I don't know what
Yeah.
I can afford. I don't know if I should buy a used or new. What's the interest rate? Where should I go for a loan? No problem. Call your
Yeah.
financial advisor. They will answer the question. You know, oh, I have some money stashed on the side and I need to do some investment. What would you think? Would you think I buy some gold or something, or should I just like? We don't give investment advice, but we will tell them how to deal with the money and seek more if they want to do like stocks or something like this. This is something that's more than we do, but we will give them the way. I want to buy a house. I need a realtor. Yes, sir. What's your state? Okay, there's your state. What kind of, okay, this is what you would, based on the credit, because we know the credit,
Yeah.
right? Based on the credit, this is what they would qualify you for payment wise. So the key here is to get that interest down to this much, and then this is okay. Let me refer you to a loan officer that does that loan for you. And probably if you don't have a realtor, we'll get you a realtor, a good one that we trust. Oh, the credit bureaus or some collection company is suing me. Okay, I'll get you an attorney, no problem. We have
Yeah.
attorneys, we'll get you that. Yeah, okay, we'll give you the advice. So they have somebody that got their back. And they don't have to pay extra for this.
Yeah.
This is just with the program. So because it all starts with the credit, right? And it ends in a really good place.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Credit recovery is a journey. Yeah. It's really amazing. So how does someone tell the difference between a legitimate credit repair service and a scam, especially when they are already financially vulnerable?
Okay. How to know if I am dealing with a credit repair scam? Number one, they want to charge you
Mm.
upfront. That's number one. That's even illegal. Okay. Yeah. No problem. I will charge you $1,800 and I'll work on your credit. Don't do it. I will charge you $700 and then I'll charge you $50 a month. Don't do it. They want to charge you a big chunk upfront because they know that they're not gonna get
Yeah.
results. Um, very simple. Um, and then even if they say, oh, you know what, we'll do $150 every month when we send the dispute letters and everything. Okay, where are the dispute letters? You need to know that you need to have a portal. You need to have access to what's done on your credit, right? You need to have something that's a system, not only a cell phone number that you call anytime. You need to have a system. You have a strong website with a calendar, and you can book a calendar for your financial advisor to talk to them about your credit, right? So these are things that will tell you, oh yeah, that's a scam. Do not do it. Do not go with that. You see what I'm saying? Do not pay upfront. Do not sign an agreement and then you get locked with the agreement. You can sign an agreement that's open agreement. Like I'll give you an example. I had a client a couple of weeks back telling me that they signed up with a credit repair company and then they wanted to stop the service because nothing happened, no results. And then the credit repair company is going after them and put them to collection and they're ruining their credit to pay them.
Oh,
That's exactly the opposite of what we want to do, right? It's exactly the opposite of what we don't want to do. So, yeah, it's very, very important, these things to know. And actually, maybe they can offer a money back guarantee. We offer a money back guarantee. Like, if we cannot give you results within 90 days, we will refund all your money. We didn't have to use that, not a single time, but it's comfort
yeah,
and just assurance for the customer, because if somebody says, I guarantee results, I will get you 100 points, on your credit, 100 points more on the credit within 60 days, do not do it. That is a scam. That is illegal. Report them. That's illegal. You cannot say that, because it's a recovery. If me and you, we both hurt our knee, and we want to recover from that incident, maybe you will take a month to recover, maybe I will take 3 months to recover, right?
yeah,
So it's a recovery, and it all depends on how the bureau and the furnishers and the creditors comply and react, and just, you know, get in the process of the doing the right thing based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So everybody's different.
yeah.
Maybe the bureaus will take more than 30 days to reply to me, but they take 30 days to reply to you. So nobody can say, we guarantee we get you this within that. This is illegal. That's a scam. Do not do it.
Mm, amazing.
They want to take your money. That's it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they want to charge up front. They often doesn't offer money back guarantee. And the fact too, yeah, yeah, a whole lot of other update. Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
sure,
So
sure.
lastly, what do you ultimately want a family who comes to you often after years of being denied and discouraged to walk away with beyond just a better credit score?
Two things I do. First of all, the client intakes me and my team. When you have the free consultation, the first thing I want to have, something from the customer saying their goal. I want to know the goal of the customer. They want to buy a home. They want better. Why do they want better credit? Right? Why? Nobody wants better credit just because. And if they want us to do the debt settlement, settle the debt, and help them settle the debt, I like also to know, because debt and credit are two different things. I would like also to know it's an ethical thing for my company. I'm not gonna help people that will say, "Oh, no, I'm just not gonna pay that." Oh, you borrowed it. Do you have a hardship? No, I don't have a hardship. I'm not gonna help that customer. Maybe someone else will, but I will not. It's an ethical thing. So I like to help people with a hardship. Something happened. A lady that lost her husband, maybe. Somebody got on disability and they cannot work anymore. Somebody got a loss of income and they cannot afford the bills that they used to afford. That happens, right? And that's it. And then if I'm helping a family, actually I give discounts to families, right? And we get them to the other side. So like I think last month, the one that I remember very good, was a client that came in with 400 score, 400 and something, and then after 6 months, he just got a house.
Oh,
That puts a smile on my
yeah,
face and in my heart. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's what we need, right? And we help them. We help them negotiate the deal. We help them get the VA loan, and it was really, we didn't charge them any more money. We don't need that. We just need them to get be happy, get us a referral, and we'll be happy, and that's
yeah,
it. So we're again we're changing
Change your
lives,
life.
and that's the whole that's the whole idea.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is really amazing. The fact that they could easily test and they could actually more like, yeah, get to see the progress. And yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for what you are doing. This has
sure,
really been amazing
sure.
conversation. So for my audience who would love to reach out to you, to connect and explore more, how can they reach out and where's the best platform?
The best platform would be, of course, the website. It's premiumcapitalcalifornia.com. They can go on the website, they can sign up, they can book a free consultation, they can reach out to me directly. I have my calendar over there and it's open. Anybody can book an appointment with me. And also on Facebook, it's Premium Capital California, and on Instagram, it's Premium Capital California. So they go on all these platforms. Of course, the website is the best one because they can or they can text us on the toll-free number. It's 805-800-8091. They can text us. We can set an appointment. We can open the Zoom. We can take a look at the credit. We can do the analysis 100%. Tell them exactly what we need, what we're looking for. If they want to fix their credit, we'll give them the game plan, how exactly we are going to do this. And also, I would from your platform right here, I'm inviting everybody, because the first step in our credit repair service is to put the credit report in front of our partnership attorney, law firm. We have a partnership with a law firm that will take a look at the credit report to begin with. Step one, that's step one. And see if there is a violation on the report that will be worth a claim for the client to get the client money. So the first thing we do in our process is to try to get the client money, not take money.
Yeah,
This is the first thing in the process, right? And if they do, perfect. They'll tell us, okay, we will challenge these 3 items and you guys challenge the rest. Okay, no problem, sir. Mr. Attorney, go to work. And they will guarantee 120 or 130 days they'll get them the money. The attorney can guarantee because it's a court
yeah,
process. We can't guarantee. So that's why we guarantee the money back,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But yeah, premiumcapitalcalifornia.com. Reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram, also Premium Capital California. Look us up. We're There's always somebody. We have 24/7 support. You can just schedule that appointment, book the call. It is totally free, 100%. Let me take a look at your credit and let me tell you if it's worth money or not. I have people, their credit is worth $100,000 and they don't know it,
yeah.
right?
Amazing.
So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much, Rafika. Thank you. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, for taking us inside the
Absolutely.
system. Most people only experience from losing end. And from showing us that's what it look like to use the inside knowledge to actually fight for people instead of profiting off their setback. Yeah, what you have shown now today is real expertise, paid with the genuine missions, can turn a decade of watching people get denied into a career aspect, helping them finally get approved. And from our audience who would love to reach out, just check the show notes. You definitely see the link to see how you can work with them as schedule a call. Yeah, from finance director inside some of the country's biggest dealership to a founding the building automated business around helping family rebuild. Yeah, you are a proof that knowing the system from the inside is exactly what make it dangerous. To the worst part. That's really been a genuine pleasure having you on the show, Rafi.
Thank you. It was my pleasure and my honor. And I hope anybody seeing that show reach out to us and let us help you, even with questions. Doesn't matter. We're here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rafik. It's a pleasure once again. Having you on the
Absolutely.
show.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.